First of all, before we enter the ISO overview, we need to know what is lead. So lead is a toxic heavy metal that can enter food through contaminated raw materials, water, or the canning process. Because lead poses serious health risks, it is important that laboratories provide accurate and reliable testing results. This is where ISO 17025 plays an essential role. Now, we jump into the ISO 17025 overview. So what is the ISO 17025? ISO 17025 is the international standards for testing and calibration laboratories. It specifies the technical and management requirements needed to ensure laboratories produce accurate, reliable, and consistent results. Accreditation demonstrates that a laboratory is technically competent, uses validated methods, and operates under an effective quality management system. For food safety testing, this accreditation helps ensure that analytical results can be trusted by regulatory authorities, industries, and the consumers. We are moving on to the scope of testing. The scope of testing includes determining the concentration of lead in canned sardines to ensure that it complies with national and international food safety regulations. The laboratory process begins with receiving and preparing the sample, followed by digestion using appropriate chemicals to extract the lead from the food matrix. The prepared sample is then analyzed using instruments such as atomic absorption spectroscopy or AAS. Then finally, the results are interpreted, verified, and also reported to the customer. So this is the image of laboratory testing process flowchart. Before a testing method is used routinely, it must first be validated. Method validation confirms that the method produces accurate, precise, and also reliable results for lead analysis. Laboratories also perform regular calibration using certified reference materials to ensure the instruments provide accurate measurements. Proper validation and calibration are essential because they reduce measurement errors and improve the confidence in the test results. So this is AAS machine diagram. AAS machine will measure the amount of lead by detecting the absorption of light at a specific wavelength. Next is the competence and quality control requirements. ISO 17025 also requires laboratory personnel to be properly trained and competent in performing lead analysis. To maintain result quality, laboratories implement quality control procedures such as analyzing blank samples, duplicate samples, certified reference materials, and also participating in proficiency testing programs. In addition, laboratory equipment must be regularly maintained and monitored to ensure consistent performance. What is the accreditation and assessment process? To obtain ISO 17025 accreditation, a laboratory must first establish a quality management system and implement all technical requirements. The accreditation body then performs a document review followed by an on-site assessment. During this assessment, auditors evaluate laboratory facilities, equipment, staff competency, and also the testing procedures. Once all requirements are fulfilled, the laboratory is granted accreditation and must continue to undergo periodic reassessment to maintain its accredited status. Next, of course, we have the benefits and challenges. ISO 17025 accreditation provides many benefits in food safety testing. It ensures accurate detection of lead contamination, increases confidence in laboratory results, support regulatory compliance, and also facilitates international trade. However, implementation also presents several challenges. These include high costs for laboratory equipment and accreditation, continuous staff training, extensive documentation, and also the regular internal and external audits. So this is the infographic of the matrix that shows the potential risks during lab testing and their severity. High-risk areas include inaccurate results and contamination. ISO 17025 reduces this risk through validated methods, equipment calibration, quality control, and competent laboratory personnel, ensuring the reliable and accurate testing results. In conclusion, ISO 17025 laboratory accreditation determination of lead PB contamination in canned sardines ensures that laboratories perform testing with accuracy, reliability, and technical competence. By implementing validated analytical methods, regular calibration, competent personnel, and effective quality control, laboratories can produce trustworthy results that protect public health and ensure food safety. Therefore, ISO 17025 accreditation remains an essential standard for laboratories involved in lab testing and supports continuous improvement in laboratory performance. So, that concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention.